boy is Benny Hanna.
I'm the champ, I'm the champ.
Yeah.
I'm the champ, I'm a champion.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the champ, I'm the champ.
Yeah.
I'm the champ, I'm the champion.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm the champ.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy JR coming back with another 2K video. So I would say we're about 15 days away from the prelude of NBA 2K19, and if you're like me, I'm definitely ready for that to come out, and I'm also ready for the game to actually be released. I actually just got my pre-order in the other day. I don't know about you guys, but I just now realized that I have been saying Mike Wang's name wrong. Somebody actually messaged him on Twitter and asked him how he pronounces his last name, and it's not Wang, it's Wong. So I know a lot of tubers, including myself, have completely said that wrong, but I guess I'm glad we got that clarified. Nothing really new as far as NBA 2K19 goes that you may not know. I do expect that they are going to start releasing park information very soon, and when they do, you already know your boy is going to make a video on that. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button, and if you like the video, I'd appreciate if you could also drop a like for me as well. I did drop a 2K news video just based on everything that I thought was important at the time. I did notice I left a few things out, just looking at Zach and Mike's Twitter, that I just wanted to come out with a video and just kind of let you guys know about. You may or may not already know, but one thing, Zach Timmerman is also a producer for 2K as well. He's not really been very active as far as tweeting 2K news. The only thing that he did say is that they've actually changed the max weight of a my player. As you guys know, on NBA 2K18, I believe the max weight was 340. He actually came out the tweet and said the max weight for 2K19 is going to be 290. And he also tweeted no more behemoths. So I don't really know how I feel about that. I never really would make my player max weight just based on speed. I believe that this year they're really trying to balance guards and centers. They want to give a guard a chance to be able to, you know, guard a big dude in the paint. Let's say you're a PG and you get switched on a power forward on center. On 2K18, they were so overpowered, even if you played good D, they would either get rewarded with missing a shot but immediately getting the rebound, or the shot would of course go in. Now I know in real life, if you're going to have a player like Steph Curry guarding, I don't know, we'll say Shaq, of course Shaq's going to win just about every single time. But I think they just want to kind of balance the game as far as that goes. So I don't really know. It's definitely going to be different this year. And I guess we will definitely have to see how that goes. I also had a rumor that they have completely nerfed stretches this year. Basically, they were saying that in a league that, you know, big dudes are not going to be able to shoot that well, and that NBA 2K is really trying to limit the ISO ball and the 5-out ball. I don't really know. I mean, they said that centers wouldn't be able to shoot well in 2K18. Everyone, you know, said that wouldn't be a very good build, even if you made a pure. Apparently, you didn't get Hall of Fame limitless range, if I'm not mistaken, but it actually turned out to be one of the best builds. So, I mean, really, to me, you can't really listen to what the producers say. You really just have to wait until the game comes out. So just a few things I just kind of wanted to talk with you guys real quick. This isn't going to be a long video. There really hasn't been anything new, but as soon as there is, like I said, I will definitely make a video on it. I really want to make a video based on the information we get on archetypes. Hopefully I can show the stats and really help you guys decide on what build you're going to make. So the latest tweet Mike Wong came out with was saying that it was actually a poll. It said, what should have more influence over whether you make or miss shots? Open versus contested, or good versus bad timing? Reply with some ratios if you want. So to me, I would rather see your ability to time the shot should matter more, opposed to being open. I mean, that's really what's going to create the skills gap, is being able to time your shot and making it harder for you to green. I mean, of course, if you're open with a pure sharpshooter, you should be able to hit it most of the time. But if you can't get a good release on your shot, then I actually don't even think it should matter and it shouldn't drop. People think that if your shot timing is what gives you the best ratio for it to go in, I think that's going to be kind of overpowered, saying that if you're contested but you still get a good release, and there's a chance that it might go in, which I believe wouldn't be the case, because if you're going to play, if somebody plays a good D on you, there's no way you can get a green. We've already kind of established that within the previous videos. It should be based on shot timing, stats, and of course how open you are as well, but primarily on how well you are able to time your shot should determine on the percentage, the majority of the ratio, in my opinion. I mean, everyone's gonna have their own opinion. That's just mine. If you see this video and you want, just leave a comment based on what you think it should be. So as you guys know, the 3 seconds in the key was pretty much a non-factor this year. You know, big dudes could camp in the paint 5-6 seconds and not get called for that whatsoever. So of course somebody tweeted to Mike saying, "We fixed a 3 in the key timer in Pro-Am. Athletics camp in the paint for 5 seconds before it's called, giving them easy dunks and layups." And of course he came back and just said, "We reduced it." So hopefully they just keep with the rule and keep it at 3 seconds. That way we don't have bigs just camping in the paint, not getting called for it, catching it with good position in the paint, and then be able to dunk. I think that would really help the game out as well. Another thing I found interesting is that pump fake draw fouls have been reworked, much more reliable now, and for those keeping track, takeover boost will probably be closer to a +10 primary and 5 other, which we already talked about the takeover in my last video, and if you haven't watched that, I will definitely leave a link in the description below. But he said pump fake draw fouls have been reworked and more reliable now. So to me that seems like if you pump fake somebody jumps and you shoot while they're jumping, instead of the defender getting rewarded for a block, you're hopefully going to get a foul. Especially this could be something good you can use in Pro-Am. That way you get 3 free throws based on that. But again, I guess we'll see how well that will actually work. Another thing he tweeted here after the pump fake draw foul tweet, someone said, "How about those body blocks when defenders jump and land on opponents and being credited for blocks? Are they fixed?" He basically said our blocking engineers spent time trying to fix this specific issue. It's much better now. If the ball handler shoots when they see a blocker jump on top of them, it's guaranteed a shooting foul. So I'm sure you guys have seen this frustrating animation where you're in the paint, somebody jumps, and then you go up after they jump, and they basically land on top of you, get a block, and the game rewards them for that. I mean, that's basically bad defense, which gets rewarded. So I mean, I'm glad that that was an issue that they brought up as well, and hopefully they got that fixed for 2K19. Other than that, guys, I believe that's all I have. I really do appreciate some of the support I've gotten here recently. I recently got a new mic, and then I have also got an Elgato as well, which is going to help me produce better content. So again, if you see this video and you found it useful at all, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. But other than that, guys, peace.
Yeah, we had it, right?